All praise to the Most High. Welcome to another blessed day. This is another day that the Lord has made. Hope y'all making it a great day, because no matter what you're going through, just know you're going to get through. No matter what it is in life that you may be facing, understand that everything happens for a reason. This too shall come to pass. Understand that you was built to last. You see what I'm saying? It's never too late for you to get back up. It's never too late for you to reinvent yourself. You see what I'm saying? Anything is worth having in life. It's worth waiting for, and it's worth fighting for. You know what I mean? When you continue to put yourself to the challenge, when you continue to go against the odds, you see what I'm saying, the evil forces, or you know what I'm saying, when you continue to place one feet in front of the other, regardless of what it may look like, then you are growing. You are getting better with your stride. You're getting better with your effort. You are getting better at challenges. You see what I'm saying? Because you know, when you notice that you're not a giver-upper, you're just not gonna give in and throw in the towel just because things not working or going according to plan. You know what I'm saying? And when you keep going, and when you keep putting one feet in front of the other, that's how you know that you are, you know, that's how you know you're not afraid. You're not afraid to fail. You know what I'm saying? You know you're not afraid to fail because you keep trying. You keep getting up. You know what I'm saying? Things may not be working your way. You may not be getting the acknowledgement. You may not be getting the recognition. You know what I'm saying? On your job, they might promote somebody else or acknowledge somebody else before they acknowledge you or promote you. But you still showing up. You still got your faith in the Most High. You still know that God is going to bring you out of that situation. You see what I'm saying? That's how you know that you are growing. You are getting stronger, because something on the inside of you won't let you give up. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, I basically want to let somebody know that it's never too late for you to get back up again. It's never too late for you to continue to dream. It's never too late for you to start over. You see what I'm saying? Because everything we go through happened for a reason. You never know who God gonna put in your life to bless you. You never know who God gonna bring into your life to help you get to the next step. We never know how God is going to help us get to the next step. You see what I'm saying? So we want to make sure we keeping that faith. We want to make sure that we're not limiting ourselves to social media. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure we're not limiting ourselves to social media. Once again, you see what I'm saying? You got to think outside the box, because the box is bigger than social media. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand that you are a winner, and when God puts you in this world to win, you're gonna fail before you win. You win some, you lose some, but you will live to fight another day. So don't stop trying to invent yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop trying to do it again. You know what I mean? Don't get tired. And see, we got to understand, we are fighting against evil and forces in dark places. So when you get the knowledge, you get the power. Then you get the money. You see what I'm saying? You can't get the money. You can't get the power, the money, then the knowledge. You got to get the knowledge first. When you get the knowledge, then you get the money. Then you get the power. But then what kind of power are you looking to get once you reach your goals? Once you get this money, are you still able to give credit to what credit due? Are you climbing up the ladder by selling yourself short? Are you getting over on other people? What is you doing to get these riches? And when you do get these riches, what are your intentions? Are you planning to help somebody? Are you planning to promote somebody? Are you planning to give back to what gave to you? You see what I'm saying? So yes, when I get on here, I talk about God, but at the same time, you got to understand God put people in your life to help you. So you gotta brighten your horizon. You can't limit yourself to social media. You can't limit yourself to where you work at or to where you live at. You see what I'm saying? You gotta keep that faith. You don't want to miss your opportunity. You don't want to miss your chance to go, because God is always working things for the greater good. You see what I'm saying? God is always bringing people in your path to help you. But then, how hungry are you? How much do you want it? Do you want it as far as much to where you lose, that you're gonna stay, you're gonna become a loser, or you're gonna realize, I can do it again. I can win some more. Yeah, I might have lost this money. Yeah, I might have lost this bid, or I might have couldn't afford this, but I'm not gonna let that stop me. Yeah, I might have made a phone call, they told me no, but I ain't gonna let that discourage me. I'm gonna think outside the box, and I'm gonna step outside the box. I can't allow this social media, or I can't allow this money, or I can't allow this situation to define me or determine how I'm able to move forward. You see what I'm saying? See, it come a time where you can't get ready. You gotta already be ready. You gotta be ready for when the opportunity presents itself. You already ready to show up and show out. You ain't gotta get prepared, because you already spent time behind the scenes preparing. While people thought that you was crazy, or people thought something was wrong with you. You see what I'm saying? You get on a camera, or you record a video, and it's only one person, or there's no people in there. They don't understand you were speaking things into existence. You were seeing things before it came to pass. You was already manifesting a life that you wanted to see. You wasn't caught up in the now. Understand what I'm saying now? See, some people caught up in the now, so they can't see your vision. They're not going to support your vision or support your movement. And guess what? It's okay. Don't be mad at nobody, but at the same time, keep your trust in God and remember everything that He brought you through, because all it takes is one day. All it takes is a snap of a finger for God to say, okay, you passed the test. You've been through this. You treated that person right. They did you like this, but you continue to show up. You continue to do what I told you to do. You stayed faithful. Okay, you was faithful with a little. Now I'm going to make you faithful with a lot. See, a lot of people look for you to have the finest of things. They look for you to show up like other people show up. They look for you to have this to say, okay, now I'm going to support you. Now I'm rocking with you because you got the look. But see, sometimes God ain't going to give you the look. Sometimes God going to keep you behind the scenes, and He will keep you as the underdog so He can add and take away what needs to be in place. You see what I'm saying? So we got to understand that it's not about how much you got, how much you had. It's about what you got left. And see, what you got left, are you able to continue to show up and still, what you got left, are you able to continue to show up and still be that person that you know God made you? So somebody was just calling me, so that kind of disturbed me from what I was saying. But when you got that tunnel vision, when you know that the Most High has took you through a lot, God is the one that's going to bless you. God is the one that's going to bring it to pass. Let us not put our faith and our trust in a system or in people. Now, I'm not on here trying to sound almighty or like I'm better than somebody, or like I know this and I know that, or I'm trying to put on an image that I'm not doing all that. I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help. That's all I'm trying to do. You see what I'm saying? But you know, you got to be willing to do things for free, and you know, before you get a profit. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not about the money, it's about service. You know, it's about service. It's about helping one another. It's about love. It's about coming together. It's about sacrifice. It ain't all about doing things to make yourself comfortable. Sometimes you got to get out your comfort zone. Sometimes you got to do things that you don't want to do. Sometimes you got to take one step and take one step after another. When it seems like you giving up, or when it feel like, Chris, what's up, brother? When it seems like things are not manifesting, and when it seemed like you going weary of well doing and you done gave all you can, let me tell you something. Go back to the drawing board. The drawing board is the most high. You see what I'm saying? But we cannot expect to get something if we don't invest in ourselves. If you don't pick up a book and tell you how to become a billionaire, or if you don't pick up that book and it tell you how to operate that remote, or how to fix that wash machine, or how to fix that tire on your car, you see what I'm saying? If you don't read a book, if you don't get the knowledge, how you gonna see it? You ain't gonna be able to fight the way you will fight if you had that knowledge. Knowledge is power. See, it's not the fact that you are suffering, or let me tell you something. Working a 9 to 5, it's okay because it's getting the bills paid. But then we got to learn how to make our money work for us. You see what I'm saying? We got to learn how to benefit not only from a 9 to 5, but we got to benefit from ourselves. You got to stop trying to make the next business rich and start investing in yourself. If you taking 4-5 days out of your week to benefit someone else's job, and then, you know what I'm saying, after you get done benefiting that job, you ain't got time to benefit yourself. You ain't got time to invest in yourself. So that's what you call an American dream? That's the American dream? Yeah, that's the American dream, but you are not dreaming because you keeping their dream alive. You keeping hope alive. We don't get nowhere off of hope. We get somewhere by evidence. We get somewhere by knowledge. Knowledge is power. You see what I'm saying? So, they like to say they want to hide anything, put it in a book. But it ain't the fact that we won't read. It's the fact that we're not motivated to read. Why? Because we don't have a lot of time. We don't have a lot of time to read because we got to work. We don't have a lot of time to spend with our families because we got to work. We don't have a lot of time to invest in ourselves because we got to work. So that's keeping us enslaved. That's keeping us in bondage. That's keeping us hoodwinked. That's keeping us controlled. You see what I'm saying? So we got to begin to invest in ourselves. We got to begin to love those that don't love themselves. So where am I going with this? I'm trying to remind somebody of who they are. I'm trying to remind somebody, just because you graduated or you didn't graduate or you finished school, that don't mean you need the system to empower you. You need God to empower you. You need love to empower you. You need obedience. You need vision. When you got the vision, you make it clear. It ain't all about, oh, this person great. Oh, this person great. Oh, they got this going. Oh, they got that going. It ain't about that. It's about you and God. You see, you your own person. You got to understand all the things that you've been through in life. The world needs that. But then if you distracted, if you're not dreaming, if you're not seeing the vision, then how can you give the world what you can't give because you've been distracted? So what am I saying? Regardless of your 9 to 5, regardless of how you make your money, take some time out and reinvent yourself. Take some time out and invest in yourself. Love yourself. Help yourself and check yourself. And hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable. Because it ain't all about what people think about you. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. So, I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? So, let me tell you something. If you got children, if you got family, if you got sisters and brothers that you care about, that you love, let me tell you something. We live in a world that will forever keep you enslaved. You see what I'm saying? See, we know something ain't right, but we don't know what it is that isn't right. You see what I'm saying? So what it is that isn't right is the knowledge. And like I said, I'm not on here like I got the answer, or like I know more than the next person, but it's all about principle. It's all about investing in yourself. You see what I'm saying? Just because, you see, you got to understand something. If you got children, you got child support taxing you. If you got a job, you got taxes taxing you. Everything is taxing you. Everything is taking you away from who you are. That's the world we are born in. So it ain't about, oh, I'm working hard to get this money. I'm working hard to do this and I'm tired. And no, it's about investing. Let me tell you something. Even when you're working for yourself, you still got to work hard. But see, it ain't about working hard. It's about working smart. It ain't about working hard for money, but you want that money to be able to work for you. Well, how you going to do it? You got to go to the right places. You got to get the right resources. You see what I'm saying? You need the right support. You need the right connections. You need the right direction. You see what I'm saying? You know, people that's billionaires and millionaires, or, you know, they ain't so bright. They just had support. They just had somebody to help them get it going or get it started. You see what I'm saying? See, we're supposed to be leaving a legacy for our family to come. But we got to understand something. We was born into bondage. We've been lied to. We've been hoodwinked. We've been bamboozled. Before you came out the womb, you was already put in debt. You see what I'm saying? You was already set up. The way that the environment you came up in, the school you went to, it was already set up for you to fail. The school didn't really teach you anything about how to educate yourself. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You went from kindergarten to 12th grade. You probably got some college, and now you got a student loan that's making you in debt. It's a debt collector game. It's a monopoly. You see what I'm saying? So we have to reinvent ourselves. We have to wake up, and we got to help one another stay up. But see, let me tell you something. If you can save one, you can save 1,000. If you can save yourself, you can save somebody else. But we cannot get there by smoking the pipe. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. You want to get your lessons outside of school? Get rid of the drugs. Stay away from the in crowd. Get close to God. But you know, that's a true statement. But we have to do things to help us get out of this bondage. And like I said, it ain't the fact that we don't read. It's just we don't have the motivation because we being beat up by bills. We being beat up by credit, by debt. We are in debt. How you get out of debt? The way you get out of debt is reinvent yourself. You got to get the knowledge. You got to figure out, why is this happening to me? Why am I in bondage? Why am I slave to a 9-to-5? You see what I'm saying? I got a 9-to-5 that I'm going to tomorrow. But guess what? I'm trying to break free from it. I'm trying to get up out of there. It ain't gonna happen overnight. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it ain't gonna happen overnight, but we gotta start somewhere. You know, you cannot be afraid to try. You cannot be afraid to fail. When you start trying to do something different, majority of the people ain't gonna support you. Some people are dream assassins. Some people are dream killers. They not dreaming, so they like, who do you think you are to dream? And it ain't the fact that you trying to be better than the next, but you hungry. You hungry to where you motivated and you driven to break the chains, to free your mind. But y'all, I'm gonna have to cut this short. I thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all can find this on my YouTube at Chosen I See You. Y'all stay blessed. I'll check back in with y'all later. Peace.